I want to add to our conversation Democratic Congressman Seth Moulton of Massachusetts. Congressman, as we've been watching Senator Van Hollen saying, protecting due process, saying this, quote, if you violate it for one, you threaten it for all. Your thoughts?
Well, that's what people need to remember, is that this can happen to any of us. Every American needs to know, as you watch this on TV, that you could be next. This administration has no red lines. The Republicans in Congress who enable this administration clearly have no red lines. Senator Van Hollen was asked about that as well. I see it with my colleagues, my Republican colleagues in the House. I don't know what their red lines are. And so this could happen to you next. I'm reminded of that poem that I guess came out of the Holocaust. I think it was a pastor, Niemöller, who said, you know, first they came for the communists, and I did not speak up because I was not a communist. And then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak up because I was not a Jew. And on until they came for me, and there was no one left to speak up for me. They could be coming for you next. This administration will not stop.
Reagan appointed Circuit Court Judge Wilkinson yesterday in his ruling says this, quote, it is difficult in some cases to get to the very heart of the matter, but in this case, it is not hard at all. The government is asserting a right to stash away residents of this country in foreign prisons without the semblance of due process that is the foundation of our constitutional order. Further, it claims in essence that because it has rid itself of custody, that there is nothing that can be done. This should be shocking not only to judges, but to the intuitive sense of liberty that Americans far removed from courthouses still hold dear. The government asserts that Abrego Garcia is a terrorist and a member of MS-13. Perhaps, but perhaps not. Regardless, he is still entitled to due process. Congressman, you said there are no red lines. The senator also asking that question, saying this, quote, is there any point where Republicans will stand up for the Constitution and the rule of law? Are you sure there isn't? I mean, they haven't displayed one yet.
I don't know. I think if you'd asked them what their red lines were a few months ago, Trump has trampled all over them. They seem to continually adjust their point of view to be subservient to Donald Trump. And when you hear that opinion from the Reagan-appointed judge, a Republican-appointed judge, who just says this is so fundamentally un-American, that's what he's saying. This is against the Constitution that all of us have sworn an oath to protect and defend. It's fundamentally against our values. And there's a lot of talk about due process, a very sort of legal term. But what this means is that innocent until proven guilty is out the window. The administration could just come after me and say, hey, you know, I didn't like what you said on MSNBC yesterday, Congressman Moulton, and so you're against the government. You're a terrorist. We're declaring you a domestic terrorist because I don't like what you said on MSNBC, and I get approached by masked men on the street and whisked off to a prison. No hearing, no chance to prove my innocence, or just simply force the government to prove that I'm actually guilty of something, that I've actually broken some law. And in this case, it's gone so far that the government has actually admitted they were wrong, that they have not proven that this gentleman has broken the law, and yet they still won't bring him home.
Director John Brennan, how far-fetched is that scenario?
I don't think it's far-fetched at all. And when I was watching Senator Van Hollen, it reminded me of periods in my past when there were abuses of power, there were corruption, and the trampling of our laws. And it really was up to courageous members of Congress, up to members of the media, the press, to uncover, investigate these things and expose the wrongdoing. And then it's up to the jurists in the courts to uphold the law. And I really do believe that we are at that critical inflection point here, just 100 days into the Trump administration, where there is so much at stake. And that's why I applaud Senator Van Hollen. I applaud, you, Nicole, and others, to be making sure that we're able to see what is happening and move past the lies and the fabrications and the abuse of power. We need to be able to get back on track because this country's future really is at stake.
Let me ask all of you to stay with me. It's now 5 o'clock in the East. For anyone just joining us, we're following breaking developments in the case of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Moments ago, Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen